Hey everybody! So last Friday, my husband and I went to the yearly Dayton Metro Library book sale, which I think they actually have like a couple times a year. But I got some kids' books that I wanted to show you guys that I think are kind of fun. And I also have a couple books that I got at Barnes and Noble new that I want to show you too. But we'll start with the books from the library book sale. And all these books are obviously really cheap since they're, a library book sale, like 50 cents to $1. So first we have Heroes in Training, Cronus and the Threads of Dread. And I got this because I love like Greek mythology, and this one is based kind of around the Olympians, the Greek mythology. So I thought it looked like kind of a cool book. I mean, it's definitely like an easy to read book. It's a chapter book, but so far I've actually started reading this when I've read about half of it, and it's actually pretty interesting. So I got that, and then I also got this chapter book, Monstrous Stories, The Day the Mice Stood Still. I just thought this looked really cute. As you can see, it's definitely like highly illustrated. And you may be wondering why someone like me likes to read kids' books, and a lot of it has to do with, I write for kids and stuff like that. And I also love to look at kids' books because of the art, because I'm an artist. So that's kind of why I get into kids' books. But it's also just fun. Like, I still enjoy kids' books. I think they're, cute and fun and stuff. So this one looks really cool, and it's pretty short, but I like all the illustrations in it and everything. It looks like it'll be fun. So I got that. And then I got this hardcover, What's Up, Chuck? And I actually already read this book. It's kind of like a chapter book, but it's somewhere between like an early reader and a chapter book. As you can see, it has some words, but it's not like, just full out chapter book. So this one is really cute. It's about a woodchuck who's an artist, and the annual like art show comes up, and there's a new artist in town who's really good too. So Chuck is dealing with his jealousy about possibly not being the best artist or the only artist in town again. So it's really a cute little book, and it teaches a good lesson about, being jealous of others who are good at things that you're good at. And then I got this, My Little Pony, A Very Minty Christmas, just because I collect pretty much anything My Little Pony, especially stuff that is from G1 to G3, which this is G3. And I like the comic book feel of this book. It's a cinemanga book, so it's supposed to be kind of like a little manga version of My Little Pony. And it just looks really cute. I haven't read it yet, but, it definitely looks cute. And since it's My Little Pony, I just had to get it. So I got that. And then I thought this was really cool. The Black Hole. And this is a Wonderful World of Reading Disney book. And I actually do not remember this movie. I assume it's a movie because most of these books are based on either movies or cartoons that Disney put out. But my husband said he remembers the movie The Black Hole, and he actually read the original book when he was younger. So I thought this was cool. Very kind of like retro, vintagey look. I'm not sure exactly what year this was published. Let me see if it says 1979. So this is just at the end of the 70s, near the beginning of the 80s. But I just thought this was cool. I couldn't pass it up for, I think it was $1. And, I thought, hey, why not get it? And one thing I like about this one is it's not actually a used library book, so it doesn't have like all the labels and everything on it, which I personally prefer, but like these kind of labels. So this is just a regular book that they must have had donated and they decided to sell at the book sale. But I thought it was kind of just a cool find. I haven't read it yet, but we'll see. And then the last thing I got at the book sale was this Monster Garden picture book. And again, this is not actually a previously owned library book. This is just a regular book that somebody must have donated. And I just thought it looked cute. The illustrations are cute, and that's pretty much what draws me to a picture book is if it looks cute, if it looks funny, or if it looks like it has, you know, a really important message. And this one definitely fits the cute and funny category. So I got that. And then we also went to Barnes & Noble, where I just picked up a couple little things. First, I had to get this. I saw this book, Unicorn and Yeti Sparkly New Friends. And I guess this is a new like chapter book series from Acorn, which I do like the Acorn books. I've seen a few of them, and they're all like full color, which is one thing I love about them. But they're kind of like cartoons, comic book style, but they're really easy to read for kids who, you know, are just beginning to read. And this is just so cute. The Yeti and the unicorn is just adorable, so that's why I had to get it. And it was only $4.99. So, I mean, really not a bad price at all, but I just think it's so adorable, and I just love this book. I have read it already, and it was cute and funny, but mostly I got it for the cute factor and for the art in it. And then the last thing I got was just this Brain Games for Clever Kids, because I like to have, like, simple puzzles that I can sit and do while I'm listening to podcasts or YouTube or whatever, or TV shows. So this one, it's the puzzles are complicated enough that, like, you know, I can't just rush through all of them, but, you know, they're not really, really hard either, so I have no problem concentrating on them while I'm doing other things. And I thought this looked like a lot of fun. I love doing puzzles and things like that, and sometimes it can be hard to find a book that's a kid's book that isn't too easy, and this one kind of, you know, it hits the sweet spot between like a really hard puzzle book for adults and a too easy puzzle book for kids. So, and this was $7.99, so it wasn't too bad, but that was the priciest thing I bought. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment if you have anything to say, and I'll see you soon. So, bye-bye.